Dustin Poirier has had many magical moments in his MMA career, but it's hard to overlook his rivalry with Conor McGregor as a definitive portion. Ahead of UFC 318 on Saturday at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, ESPN Plus pay-per-view, ESPN Plus, where Poirier will compete for the final time in his career against Max Holloway in a lightweight trilogy bout for the BMF title. It has been a time of reflection around the career of the Diamond. There have been many trials and tribulations since his MMA debut in May 2009. Wen felt his ceiling was hit when he faltered against McGregor in their first meeting at UFC 178 in September 2014 when, after a heated build-up, he lost by first-round TKO as the Notorious made his ascent to superstar status. Years later and in a different division, Poirier got another opportunity. The pair had a rematch at UFC 257 in January 2021, and according to Poirier's longtime manager Roveta, that was an incredibly important and defining moment. I would say that's the most special fight of his career, and my favorite in terms of the mental mountain he had to climb, Roveta told MMA Junkie. The hurdle you have to overcome to get one back like that against a guy that has been talking sh*t to you for years and talked sh*t to you back then and still doing it now. It kind of felt the same way with Khabib Nurmagomedov at UFC 242, not quite as much, but he pulled up on a yacht. I don't think they applied the same COVID rules to him as they did us. It felt a little one-sided to us. But in that fight, I don't think he gave a sh*t. He was going to win. Poirier, 36, had an edge around him going into the UFC 257 rematch with McGregor that only comes out in rare instances. In addition to just wanting to get redemption on a significant loss, Poirier and his team were forced to make a roll of the dice after negotiations. Despite headlining a massive numbered card against the biggest star the sport has ever seen, Poirier was not compensated with pay-per-view points or many extra financial perks. All those were factored into a trilogy clause, where if Poirier won, he would get a rubber match with McGregor right away and all the upside that came with it. It wasn't the ideal scenario, Roveta said, but one that added even more drive and motivation. It certainly felt like the bet was against us and they looked at him as a stepping stone to far greater plans. For McGregor, at least that's the way I looked at it, Roveta said. The negotiations were tricky and he definitely bet on himself, and obviously the backside of that worked out greater than we could have imagined, so it all worked out. But it was far different than you would imagine. Everyone looking from the outside in, it's always, oh, there's his shot. He's going to fight the biggest superstar and there will be a windfall of money and life is going to change forever. Well, I can tell you the economics don't look like that. It's not like that for that particular fight. It's like, hey, prove yourself, and once you do, you can have the backside and everything you wanted. But you have to do that, and it's not an easy mountain to climb.